Have you ever looked at a student and thought, I just don't think they're ready. I don't think they're ready for independent task boxes yet. That thought is so common and it's so understandable. But before we decide a student isn't ready, let's define what ready actually means, what it looks like. Hey there, this is Jennifer from Positively Learning. I'm having so much fun with these weekly videos. If you are looking for even more information, I also have a podcast, Special Educators Resource Room. Episodes come out every Friday right here, so be sure to hit subscribe. All right, when we're talking about readiness, it's not actually about reading level, math level, or how independent a student might seem during whole group. A student does not need to master a skill before they start using task boxes. Task boxes are often how we're going to build that mastery. So, readiness isn't about academic perfection, it's about whether a student can participate in a structured routine, even with some support. We're not asking, can they do this perfectly? We're asking, can they engage in the process? There's 3 indicators that can help us decide if a student is ready, and if they're not, what we can do next. First, let's look at stamina. Can your student stay with a structured activity for 1 minute? Not 20 minutes, not silent, not flawless, just a short, contained effort. And maybe it's not 1 minute, maybe it's 30 seconds. If stamina is low, that's not a reason to avoid using task boxes. It just means we're going to start smaller. One task, fewer pieces, clear finish. Because stamina is built over time. We're not going to assume it's there from the beginning. The next indicator is routine understanding. Does your student understand the sequence of starting a task, working through it, and then finishing it? This structure, this matters more than the academic skill that's inside the box. Because if students don't understand finish, independent work will always feel unfinished. So sometimes we have to explicitly teach what being done looks like, where the materials go when we're finished, what's going to happen next, what does success look like. The last indicator, can the student clearly show a response? This one is so important. And this is where you're going to step in because you know your student. What is a clear response? Is your student going to be pointing, using eye gaze, matching, sorting, placing an object to cover the answer, circling, whatever's appropriate? Independence does require a clear, repeatable action. And if the response is confusing or it's inconsistent, the task is going to feel overwhelming. So sometimes just simplifying the response, even more than the content itself, is what's going to make all the difference. All right. So if one of those pieces wasn't there yet, that doesn't mean we're going to just stop. It just means we're going to scaffold. We're going to shrink the task, shorten the time, add a visual, model the routine, because independence isn't something either students have or don't have. It's something that can be built intentionally and gradually. So when we define what readiness clearly looks like, we're going to stop guessing. We're going to start designing. Task boxes are not about perfection. They are all about progress. If this was helpful and you want more practical strategies for building student independence step by step, please go ahead and hit subscribe. I do love to share these short, realistic videos each week to help you build up systems that actually work for you and for your students. Let me know if there's a topic you are dying to find out more about. I'd love to hear from you. I'll put all the information in the show notes. Catch you next time.